We succeeded, and now we're just going to do a very simple end to find some clerical work. We succeeded, but now we're just going to run through a completely normal one. No one will care about what happens to us, for we shall devote ourselves fully to our passions. Or fully to said work.
Excellent.
I also love how the authorities didn't even bother trying to stop me. During that, they made one investigation and completely ignored me otherwise. It was hilarious.
You didn't kill anyone at the time of the investigation. What have you done?
But I don't want them... Okay, I don't want that to happen. I mean, they just didn't check. Because they normally check me like every 20 seconds. Okay, not exactly that. They can only do that once every 60 seconds. But... they just decided not to bother.
Maybe there was a bigger cult?
No, but I summoned the eldritch deity itself into my body. It's kind of hard for that to happen.
Who knows? Maybe they thought this tiny little cult would not get that far.
Well, unfortunately, just a little too late for that. "30 seconds indeed. And once those 30 seconds are up, we'll continue the slightly longer variant of it, hopefully with a promotion, and then from that promotion, we should be able to reach the end. The notion of enlightenment. I will just go as far as the game would automatically allow us to go before me having to actually employ funding into it. It's good to have a small retirement fund, of course. Ooh, we got the promotion early, too. How wonderful. And then we'll get one more promotion, and then we will finally fully dedicate ourselves to this clerical work. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at Moreland's shop. Or, no, I will explore it. Oh, actually, no, I'm curious. I want to explore employing my passion. I haven't done that before, and I don't even know if there is a positive to it, but I want to see.
Hopefully there is a positive. Don't want to waste your time doing nothing.
Well, we are already wasting a lot of time, because we're only trying to get clerical work, of course. Nothing arcane, nothing eldritch, nothing worth looking into. We're just some person who tried to be an artist, flunked out, and finally tossed in the towel going for a job that will usually end finding a wife that I'm not remotely interested in, with a life that is quite dull, no madness whatsoever.
Oh well.
I have this notion of perhaps enlightenment awaits me? Who knows? But we're not going to find that here. I mean, we've already tried. We've examined this legacy, and what do we find? Just a little bit of money and some strange book. Oh, that produces mystique. Well, it's nice to know, at least. I can't even study the note. That's disappointing. You think you should be able to study the note if you don't want to dream about it.
Yeah, but oh well. It's a game. It decides what you can do or not, sadly.
No, that's the developer, not the game. Let us be clear.
Is it the developer that makes the game? Or is it the game that makes the developer?
Sometimes it's game that makes the developer. Makes them known, at least. Curl my hands
like Stardew Valley.
Curl my hands in the correct shapes and begin. I've given up my dreams. I'll live well enough into a comfortable existence. It can't be all that bad. Can't be all that bad.
Now let's put all our focus in Glover and Glover.
Who knows? I might even own the... I'll probably end up owning the shop one day. With my own little brother who happens to be named Schmover. Yes, the Schmover and Schmover clerical work sounds fantastic. Well, I'm fairly certain people would appreciate it if I didn't just randomly click around the screen, but I'm an impatient bastard sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, we got the Cultist simulator thing that I'd promised I would do. And this one should, in particular, be up tomorrow, because the Kickstarter is done within, like, the next 4 days.
That's good.
I mean, they've already hit their goal, but if I could help them get to the 100k goal, which I highly doubt I could even do that. But if that happens, well, good for them. I was able to help somewhat then.
Hey, just hope. You never know.
I don't even
know. Who
know.
knows? There might be random people looking up this game and they might all flock to your channel.
I doubt they'll actually look up Cultist Simulator.
You never know.
Plus, I'm just doing this...
That's what they said about random little games like, I don't know, Stardew Valley and that stuff. There's a lot of channels that have been built off of random crap like that. Like in Minecraft.
I mean, mine originally was built off of the backs of Evil Genius and Ghostmaster, but unfortunately I've just never hit that peak ever again.
Well...
Or actually, no, I have with Dominions and Conquest. That I will admit. Dominions and Conquest, as they pop up, have also been occasionally useful.
Well, with Ghostmaster, I think a lot of your views came when Quill 18 partially did it. And people got pissed, so they went off to find the rest of the game.
Possibly, but it still grows. It's still my most popular video.
Yes, Ghostmaster was the reason why I found your channel.
Oh, hey there. This is pleasant. I have my fire, my books, my clock, a window on the world where they do other things. I could have been unhappy. I'm not unhappy. This was a successful life. And when it is over, the sweet earth will fill my mouth, softer than splinters. By the standards of this prologue, this might be considered a victory. You can carry the legacy through to another character. You know what, I'm curious. I wish to see, what does this legacy in particular bring? It'll be interesting to note what this does, because I never actually experimented with it.
Let's try.
Junior position, Glover and Glover offered me a junior position, start at 8 sharp tomorrow. Then of course I'm going to put in the reason, because if we can get the extra work done and get that promotion, that would be fantastic. Yes, but it'll also be sad to put Stellaris marked as the Great Race as marked as incomplete just before it was supposed to be done, but...
Sadly,
maybe some other
unless you guys are willing to make a Paradox account, which doesn't take that long.
They're not. I can't convince them.
Say.
The only thing that we could try to do is try to do it again later. The problem is that we had so many problems trying to do it in the first place that I'm not very much interested in doing so.
What were the original problems? Just getting together?
Yeah. I'll investigate via reason. So, does this legacy actually change? I want to see. And once we find out, I might just end up calling it a stream there. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and going much further, there's not a ton of point. I also want to, like, do something completely random, like maybe just go into Hearthstone for a while.
Hearthstone, or... Well, if you still want to play Stellaris, we can try out the new DLC.
Not particularly. Not particularly. I've already started enough games on that one. And for me,
You're just
actually...
fed up for it? You're fed up with it at the moment?
Not fed up. I've already started some games, with others, and I'd rather try to keep some memory in line.
Alright.
Possibly. However, this I will definitely say that there's nothing to this legacy whatsoever, and it doesn't bring me anything else that would be useful. So for now, that'll be the end of this.